Good morning, folks. Welcome to Randy Shaves this morning for a shave today. What are we going to be using today? Well, this is a pretty neat soap. Ginger, rum, and tobacco. Dirty Ginger. This is from Ariana and Evans. Very nice scented soap. Medium consistency. Very nice. Pretty label. Isn't that a good label? Got all of that on the sides. Really nice. Got the matching aftershave to go with it. Now let's talk about the scent. For the soap, the scent is a peppery citrus consisting of pink pepper and calabrine bergamot and ginger. It's got a ginger note in it. Now the aftershave has got pink peppercorn, pineapple, banana, passion fruit, mango, cade, oak moss, sandalwood, cedarwood, and musk. A bunch of stuff. That's what we're going to be using today for the soap and the splash. The razor for today is a Karve shaving aluminum Christopher Bradley razor with a 3.5 inch Nof handle. It's got the red tip on it. You can get these in red, blue, green, and I'm not sure what else. Red, blue, and green, and something else probably. But anyway, that's it. I've got the D plate in this. Now I bought this secondhand. So what I ended up with was the AA open comb plate, which I'll probably never use, and the B, C, and D plates. And I have the E plate on order. So this is the razor, and it's a really nice little razor. Weighs in at about 1.25 ounces. It's not very heavy at all. Of course, it's aluminum, and it's got the 3.5 inch handle on it. I'm going to show you something that I do with this Christopher Bradley. They have their normal caps have a lot of blade tab exposure on the ends here. And what I do is when I use this razor, I just clip the tabs off so that on the ends here, I don't have any exposed. And it works fine. Now you can get a wide body cap for these, but I haven't done that. The wide body cap covers the tabs, but I just snip them off. Easy to do and presents no problem at all. For the brush today, I've got a beautiful Frank shaving. Where's the logo? There it is. Beautiful Frank shaving 26mm silver tip badger. Whips up a nice lather. I used my timeless lather bowl today that I have modified. I modify everything. I loved the timeless lather bowl, except for one thing. It was too deep. I don't like a really deep bowl. So I took mine out to the shop and I cut it down, and it's just right now. It's still got all the same ridges and all that in it, but it's a lot more shallow, and my brush doesn't bang around like crazy. So that is what we're using today. In the razor we have a Tatra blade, and I know these are pretty popular with a lot of people, so I thought I would use one of those today, and we're going to get started. I'm going to lather up here with this beautiful brush and this nice lather that the Dirty Ginger produced. Boy, this knot is so soft. Man, the Frank shaving knots, I'm telling you, if you've never tried one, get yourself one. They're not expensive, but they are top-notch knots. They really are. I've got several of them. Their silver tips are as soft as any badger brushes I've ever used. Okay, I'm going to heat the razor up just a little bit and we'll get started here. Here we go with the Christopher Bradley aluminum with a Noth 3.5-inch handle. This is a really good shaving little razor. All you have to do is find the right plate for you. And it gives a really good shave. Light as a feather, but still no pressure. You don't need any pressure, especially with this D plate on here. Just let the razor do the work. This blade works well in this razor. You know, I was watching a YouTuber not long ago. He's been around quite a while. He's an old guy that loves to shave with the old gym type razors. I'm not going to call his name, but he has a saying that he says just nearly every shave. A blade's a blade, a razor's a razor. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you use. Well, you know what? He is wrong. He is dead wrong. That is not true. Blades make a big difference. Razors make a big difference. I have razors that I use some blades in and they work great, but you put another blade in there and it's not near as good. Plus, some blades are more aggressive than others. Some razors are more aggressive than others. A razor's a razor, a blade's a blade is just not a good saying for this hobby. Because it just don't work that way. Does it? You know it doesn't. You've got your favorites. I've had a pack of these. Well, I got 2 packs of these Tatra blades, and they've just been laying around here, and I never have used one. And so I used one yesterday, and they're a smooth blade. Got the platinum coating. This razor does very good up under the nose. And especially well with this D plate, it does. I've used the other plates, but I can't remember exactly. If they get up under the nose as well or not. I've been using this D plate, and when I get the E plate, it may be a little bit too much for me, but I wanted to have it. I was glad to get all those plates with this razor. I saw this razor way back in July on a buy-sell trade site, and I asked some questions about it, and I almost got it, and I didn't. But I happened to think of it a few days ago, and it was a lady that had it, so I sent her a message and said, "You wouldn't happen to still have that razor, would you?" And she did. She still had it. So I said, "I want it." You know, I hear a lot of people say on these Christopher Bradleys that you have to use a different type angle, but I really haven't found that to be the case for me. It just pretty much shaves like any other razor. But there again, that's just me. May be different for you. Way back there, I had a, you know, I don't know, a few years ago, the Karve Christopher Bradley was that was the going thing. Everybody was wanting a Karve Christopher Bradley in the brass. And I bought one, and I don't like a brass razor. Well, I mean, an unplated, just raw brass. I just don't enjoy that. A lot of people like patina and all that. I don't care for that. So I didn't keep that razor, and then I turned right around here not long ago and bought a Karve brass razor. I mean a Karve Overlander, Karve Overlander brass razor, thinking it may be different, but no, I didn't like it either because of the raw brass finish. So I no longer have it either. A lot of people love them. That's why they've got so many. Well, my saying is that's why they make chocolate and vanilla. But there's too many choices out there to keep using something you don't enjoy using. Okay, let me put a little more here. As y'all know, this is my trouble spot. On the one side of my neck here. My left, your right on this video. It's always begging for more attention. That's got it. Yeah, I just use this Karve the way I use any other razor. I don't change my angle. It works fine for me. I like this aluminum. I like an aluminum razor if it's a good one. But Karve is really tapered off. I don't know if y'all have noticed that or not, but I don't know what's going on. Now on their page, everything's made to order. They don't have hardly anything in stock. You gotta order it, and then they make it. And it says that expect delivery time up to 4 weeks. I was wanting that E-plate, so I got a hold of them. Finally. That's another thing. Their response time is terrible. And it just so happened, though, that they had some of these plates for these aluminum razors, but they weren't ready to go yet. They had to be anodized. And he told me, and I'm going to see if it's right, that he should be able to ship it out the end of this week. Because he had an anodization set up to be done this week. So we'll see. But I'll just tell you, and I don't like to say it, but I will say it. Their customer service is not good. It hasn't been for a long time. And hang on, let me let my face. He came out at one point when people started really complaining, saying that he promised he was going to do better, and he doesn't. He hasn't done any better. I don't know what his deal is, but he needs to do something. Okay, got the alum on. Feels good. I'm gonna rinse out the brush right quick. A lot of lather left in that brush. yeah, they're going to have to. There's an old saying here in Kentucky. Karve's going to have to decide to either fish or cut bait. I mean, it's just people don't put up with that mess, and I think it's why you don't see much about them anymore. There's that beautiful brush. Look at that thing. Isn't that pretty? Got the logo on the bottom. That is really a nice brush. And once again, my cut down version of the Timeless Bowl, which I really like now. Okay, let me rinse off this alum. And we'll get going with the aftershave. Shake it up good. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. I'll show you what's in it here in a minute. It's got a good restrictor on it. Have to really shake it. Boy, it's a good scent. I love that scent. All right, let's look at what's in this aftershave. You'll see my M on there for menthol. I mentholated it. Is it focused? There we go. There's that. And here's the ingredients on the soap, in case you're wondering. It's a tallow-based soap, which is what I actually prefer. But there's the soap again. And I just showed you the splash. And we use the Karve Christopher Bradley aluminum razor with the Noth handle with the red tip on it. It's a pretty little handle there. Now you can get these base plates, if you can get them, in different colors too. You can get blue, green, red. These are black. Now the double A open comb that I have is red. And when I ordered the E plate, I ordered it in red because I wanted to be able to quickly tell if it's on the razor or not, instead of having to look back here at the little letter that's on the, I don't know if you can even see that or not. It's got some soap scum on it now. But the letter, can you see that at all? I don't know whether you can or not, but there's a D on the back of this thing. So, man, that was a good shave. I will have to say that. Used the Tatra blade. And now we're going to put on some good old Aveeno to close this thing out. Tomorrow, I think, I'm not positive, but I think I'm going to do another razor company shaving chat, and I don't know when it'll go up live on their site, but be sure and use my razor company affiliate link in the description below. Be sure and use I don't have an affiliate link with Frank Shaving, but I do have a discount down in the description. You go to their website and you type in the code Brandy Shaves. That's all there is to it in the coupon code box, and you get a very generous 25% off of any Mean Lee Frank Shaving produced brush. That's very generous, and but you have to type my code in there. I don't get anything for that. That's for you guys. He doesn't give me a commission or anything for doing that. I asked him if I could do that. I didn't ask him. I didn't request an amount. He came up with that, but he said, yeah. He said, be glad to. So that's just for you guys, for the viewers and subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure you do. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. And I guess that's about all I've got for you today. Hope you enjoyed that. I really did. And if I do the shaving chat, be looking for it on the Razor Company site. Now, the Razor Company helps my channel out. If you'll just type in my affiliate code, again, Randy Shaves, and that helps me. It helps me bring you nice things like this. I mean, I've got a ton of soaps and other gear, and it gets expensive. So, but it does help me, and it helps the Razor Company, which is a great company to deal with. So, I'll talk to you guys the next time. It's been really, really cold here. It's a blazing 5 degrees out there right now, and it's been that way for 4 or 5 days. Supposed to get close to in the 30s today. Let's cross our fingers. Man, it's been miserable here. So it probably has where you are too. It's been that way in a lot of places. But I'll talk to you guys the next time. Have happy shaves, and be sure and subscribe, and be sure and comment. Talk to you guys later. Adios.